Hey everyone, it's Joanne, and we're here today for day 20 of our senior yoga practice. We'll begin on our back today. See you on your mat. As always, please feel free to grab a blanket or a pillow to place underneath your head. This just helps lengthen the back of your neck. Gently bring yourself to your back. Your knees can be bent or legs extended. Let your arms float to your sides. Allow your eyes to close. Now, if you will, place your hands on your belly. I'm going to bend my knees for this. It's a little easier for me to feel my belly moving. And now focusing on the breath. We're going to be doing our belly breathing, our diaphragmatic breathing today. So as we do this, what we want to feel is on the inhale, your belly rises toward the ceiling. And as you exhale, your navel reaches down toward your spine. Now, of course, your hips stay level. You always have a little space in your lower back. You're not crunching your lower back to the floor. So you just settle into this breath, feeling the rise and fall of your belly as you breathe. Inhale, belly lifts. Exhale, navel falls down toward the spine. Let's take 3 more rounds of breath. Move at your own pace, no need to hurry. And now please give your knees a great big hug. As you do this, your lower back will press into the earth. You feel your tailbone lifting as your thighs reach in toward your chest. Watch your elbows here, that they're not coming out. You're pulling your elbows down toward your heels. Now place your left foot on the floor. Let's stretch that right leg. So hold on to the thigh or the calf. It's always fine to use a strap if you want. And just stretch that right leg. Let's begin with a point and flex of the foot. Stretching out. You could feel maybe coming down to your hamstring and the stretching. Maybe a few rotations of the ankle. And breathe. Go ahead and let that right foot come to the earth. Extend your left leg, holding on behind the thigh or the calf. Gentle stretch. Have that gentle bend in your knee. Your elbows are pulling down toward your feet. Now let's begin with a point and flex. And breathe. Your neck and shoulders stay relaxed. Now let's rotate that ankle. One direction and then the other. And gently release. let your arms just float open a little. And we're going to let the knees come over to the right, through center and over to the left. Making sure that this isn't a forced movement at all. Just gently move your knees from side to side, moving with the awareness of your breath. Once more to each side. Both heels on the floor, and give your knees a great big hug. Lifting your head if you wish, tuck your chin and bring your forehead towards your knees. And release. We'll roll over to one side and slowly at your own pace, please come to a standing position. It's fine to come into table to roll up. It's fine to use a table or a chair to bring yourself up, a wall to bring yourself up. Whatever works for you is the perfect thing for you to do. Once you're up, go ahead and loosen your body. And then we're going to come to a standing ragdoll pose. So starting in your Tadasana pose, shoulders over hips, hips over knees, knees over ankles, tuck your chin and slowly begin rolling down. If you wish, you can bend your knees and rest your elbows right above your knees. You can be looking forward or you can be looking down. Or if you drop into that full ragdoll pose, you're actually going to be looking behind you. Shake out your head and neck. Make sure your knees are soft. You can bring movement into this pose if you wish. Or you can stay seemingly still and allow your breath to flow. Now let's slowly come up, bend your knees, roll up slowly, take your time, no need to hurry. Allow your head to be the very last to sit on top. And let's come into a gentle standing back bend, opening front and back body, lengthening front and back body, coming back to standing. Now we're going to loosen up the shoulders. Move my back pad. I'm going to have you open your stance as far as you wish. Soften your knees. You're going to take your dominant arm straight out from your shoulder and you're going to start moving in these lazy eights. This movement begins at the shoulder. Your arm follows along. And breathe. Now add your other arm along as well. As you're moving both arms, make sure that both knees bend. This is going to allow your hips, your spine to move with you. And breathe. Now visualize the path. You're drawing with your arms. You're going to slow down, come to a stop, and reverse directions. Take your time. There's no need to hurry. If it takes your brain a little while to catch up with you, it's okay. Take the time to find the rhythm of your movement and your breath. Now stop with your dominant arm and continue moving with your non-dominant arm. Allow your breath to flow. And allow yourself to slow down now. Coming back to standing and feeling now the warmth and energy in your body. Plant your feet beneath you, open your heart. Let's come into some foot pedals, so roll up to the ball of one foot at a time. Get that nice stretch for one foot and then the other. You might feel this coming up through your ankles into your calves. Make sure, please, you're not working with any pain at all. Hold as long as you wish on each side as you breathe. Now, if you'll leave your right leg bent, hands on your hips, and you're going to circle that right leg. Let that leg move as freely as possible from your hip joint. Feeling this in your hip, your knee, and your ankle. Slow down, come to a stop, and reverse directions. And breathe. And then plant that heel on the floor. Bend your left leg, hips stay squared. As you circle that left knee, and breathe. And breathe. Slow down, come to a stop in reverse directions. Breathe. Now plant that heel on the floor. Let's bend both knees and circle both knees. Breathe. Make sure your neck and shoulders are relaxed as you do this. Slow down and reverse directions. Now let's come up to standing. Shake yourself out, move yourself around, and notice how you feel. Make sure you're not going to be working with any pain today. We are going to move into our Stafford Brahman pose. Stafford Brahman really works that lengthening of the spine. We're going to get a nice twist in as well. I'm going to start sideways just to show you this position. So you're going to start in your Tadasana pose, hands at your hips, hands at your heart. Soften your knees a little bit. Make sure here that your high knee's not sticking out or tucked too far forward. You want your tailbone reaching toward the earth. Find your breath. As you inhale, you're going to open. Exhale, fold, hinging from your hips. Now here, try to keep the crown of your head in line with your tailbone and then extend your arms in front of you. Rock your weight toward the balls of your feet just a little bit and then gently release. Relax here for a moment as you breathe. Knees soft, take your right hand to your left leg. Anywhere between the ankle and the hip, your left hand can extend or rest on your back, and you're going to pull your right elbow toward the floor. Feel the stretch of your hamstrings. Let's go ahead and twist the other direction. So pulling gently with your left arm now. Come back into ragdoll. You can hold here in ragdoll, or you can place your hands behind your legs and gently press your chest towards your thighs. And then inhale, we'll open up, and exhale, hands to heart. I'm going to take one round facing forward, knees soften, find your breath, inhale, open, and exhale, fold, hinge from your hips. You're looking straight down at the floor. On your next inhale, extend your arms in front of you. Try to get your biceps in line with your ears. Breathe here. And preparing for that twist. Your right hand to your left leg. Left hand on your back or extending up. And gently pull that right elbow toward the floor as you breathe. And switch hands. Soften your knees and gently pull that left elbow toward the floor as you breathe. Canyon Ragdoll. Rest in a modified Ragdoll, or place your hands behind your legs and come into forward standing bend. Your tailbone is lifting as the crown of your head reaches toward the earth. And breathe. Now soften your knees, open up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Release your arms and loosen your body. And breathe. We're going to do one more standing pose today. We're going to work on our balance. And this is a simple balance, meaning there's not a lot of steps. It doesn't mean that it's going to be easy. What we're going to be doing is just standing on one leg and then standing on the other. So I'll give you different foot positions for the leg that you're not standing on. Okay, let's start. In Tadasana pose, open your heart, shoulders stack over hips, hips over knees, knees over ankles. As you look down, you see that your second toe is pointing forward. Okay. Now we're going to be standing in a right leg. Make sure that your hip isn't pushed out here to the side. Stand with more weight on your right leg. Bring your left foot out in front of you. Your toe can be on the floor. Now see if you can lift that left foot up just a little bit and bring it back down again. And lift it up and bring it back down. If you feel better holding on to something, it's fine. Lift that foot up and then you can flex as you bring it back down if you want. So lifting on an inhale, your foot is pointed. Exhale. Inhale, lift, and exhale down. Very nice. Loosen up. And the same on the other side. So finding your Tadasana pose, lengthen your spine, strengthen your center. Standing on your left leg, let your right toes touch the floor in front of you. You can be holding on to something. Lift that right foot just a little bit and release. Keep your center strong. Lift that right foot and release. Now let's try it. Pointing up, flex, down. Pointing toes as you lift up and exhale, flexing that foot as it comes down. Inhale as you lift, foot is pointed. Exhale. Let's do one more on this side. Good. Inhale, lift, and exhale down. Very nice. Oh, you can tell you used your upper leg muscles as well, so shake them out a little bit. And now we're going to move back down to the floor again. Take your time. We're going to come to a butterfly pose. So I'm going to sit on a blanket. Feel free to sit on a blanket. Remember in butterfly, as you find your position, it doesn't matter how close your feet are. If they feel better for your feet to be out here, it's fine. But make sure you're not feeling any pain in your hips or your knees. So come as far as you can and hold on anywhere you want to and your legs or your feet. Open your heart. Move around here a little bit if you want. Make sure you're comfortable and bring your awareness to your breath. Allow your eyes to close. You can feel your knees gently reaching toward the earth. It's fine if they're a mile away from the earth. Just don't want to be working with any pain. Your heart is open. Now we're going to come into a seated twist. Please take your right hand and to your left foot, your left thigh, your left knee, wherever you can hold on comfortably, and bring your left hand behind you. Lengthen your spine. Now gently twist to the left and breathe. Feel your navel reach toward your spine. Feel your heart open. Feel as though you can slide your shoulder blades down your spine and breathe. And release. Coming through center. Take your left hand now to your right leg. Your right hand comes behind you, spine long. And gently twist to the right. Navel towards spine. Feel as though you can slide your shoulder blades down your spine as you breathe. Give a gentle, constant pull with your left hand. And breathe. And breathe. Nice. Gently release. And give your knees a great big hug. As you hug your knees, feel your forehead drop toward your knees, your chin drop toward your chest, and feel your shoulder blades separate. And gently lift your head. And we'll come to our back again. So we're going to start in a bridge pose. So I'm going to ask, let's not use the blanket underneath the head for now. I want you to be very conscious of any weight that you might be having in your shoulders and neck. So as you bring yourself down, you're going to allow your knees to bend. You can even roll down really slowly if you want, encouraging that strength of your abdominal muscles to help you out. Feel your shoulders slide away from your ears. Now to begin with, I'm going to have you lift your head, tuck your chin so you're looking toward your knees. Keep your head at this position as you lower your head to the floor again. Now to find a good position for that length between your hips and your feet, you can back your feet up toward your hips as much as you want. You want to make sure that, see if you can at least tickle your heels here. This is going to ensure that your knees are over your ankles. And you do have that natural curve in your lower back here. We're not pressing the lower back into the floor. So your pelvis is even here. Your arms are resting at your sides, palms up or down. Now bring your awareness to your breath. As you inhale, begin gently lifting your hips. Feel like you can peel each vertebra one at a time off the floor. Now come to the point that you're pressing down through your feet. You've lifted your hips as much as possible, but you're not pushing into your shoulders. So your shoulders stay relaxed on the floor. You're still looking toward your knees. You may not be able to see them. Now pinch your knees in toward each other. Create nice strength here, opening up that psoas. Really strengthen your glutes. Your navel's reaching in toward your spine. Remember, you're still breathing. Still breathing. Now, on your next exhale, start rolling down slowly. You're going to continue to breathe as you roll down. See if you can feel each vertebra one at a time as it touches the floor. Now you're going to let your lower back touch, and then your tailbone, and then you're going to bring your spine back to neutral. So there's that little curve in your lower back that's lifted off the floor. We're going to do one more round of that. So you're looking towards your knees, your arms are relaxed at your sides. Find your breath. As you inhale, slowly start peeling your spine up off the floor. Continue to breathe as you slowly peel your spine up. Make sure your neck and shoulders are relaxed, comfortable. Now pinch your knees in toward each other. Your knees are still pointed forward, but this helps engage the inner thighs. Feel your glutes contract. Feel your navel reaching in toward your spine. So you have all this strength here, and you're opening. It's an open pose here. And breathe. And on your next exhale, slowly begin rolling down one vertebra at a time. And allow your tailbone to be the very last to touch. Now hug your knees in toward your chest. Lifting your tailbone if you wish. Now set your tailbone on the floor and you're just going to make some nice gentle circles. Going to start relaxing the body here. So just making some gentle circles with your knees. And breathe, relaxing the lower back. Slow down, reverse directions. Take your time, no need to hurry, just gentle circles here. Then slowly drop your feet to the floor. Keep your knees bent if you wish. Extend your legs if you wish. And allow yourself to rest in Shavasana, completely relaxed. If you flip your palms up toward the ceiling, it's a nice relaxed pose. Covering your eyes with your eye pillow if you wish. Allow your jaws to relax. Gently peel your tongue from the roof of your mouth if it's there. And allow your breath to flow. Eyes closed, body resting. And gently place your hands on your belly. Feel your belly lift up toward the ceiling as you inhale, and your navel reach toward your spine as you exhale. Taking in and letting go. Take a moment here if you wish to thank yourself for the time that you've given yourself today. And breathe. And bring some gentle movements into your body as you feel ready. And gently allow yourself to roll to one side and allow yourself to rest on your side with your breath. And gently bring yourself to a comfortable seated position. Legs extended, crossed, or you can sit in your seated child's pose. Sit up tall so your spine is long and feel your shoulders as they draw away from your ears. Allow your eyes to close. And just sit here for a moment with your breath. And let's close today with one Om. Please feel free to join in if you wish. Let's begin with a cleansing breath. A complete inhale. And a deep exhale. Deep inhale. Bring your hands to your heart if you wish. Allow your eyes to open if you wish. And on the count of 3, we'll say namaste to one another. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing your time today. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.